Welcome, Pisces, to your beginning of the month reading for November. Hope you guys are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys. And if you guys are interested in a personal reading, all the information is in the description area under the video. Okay, let's see what's going on with you, Pisces. Getting straight into your energy of what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. What is in your energy, Pisces? Beginning of the month. Pisces. Slow moving. Got this slow moving energy, but yet it is persistently going, constantly moving, no matter what. It hasn't come to a stop. It's just I'm consistently moving. But it is a little slow. It could even be somebody coming towards you who's a little slow. Having the patience. Wow. So there is a lot of patience within this energy. The patience is going to be the overall card for the reading as well, is really going to be keeping this patience. This could be a Taurus coming towards you, a Capricorn, or maybe even a Virgo, but however it is, they're using this very slow energy, and it feels like you're kind of slowly waiting as well, because it kind of feels like the energy is actually very intertwinable. Okay, fine, if you want to move towards me a little slow, I'll just patiently wait for you, right? But they are consistently moving, and it feels like you're consistently moving as well towards them and wanting them to do so. So it's just a very slow moving thing. It could be offering you a job, could be something in the job, it could be love, it could be whatever that pinnacle is for you, my friends. Check out how it resonates. Let's get into the situation. The situation is taking place in the present, the recent past, and the near future. Getting there, what do we got? Emotional loss. Well, you could have said, you know, it felt like it was an emotional loss, but I'm not really feeling it as an emotional loss. You do have me a little lost. Because why are you coming at me so slow? And I do feel like even you coming slow towards them, since there's, because it just feels like one of these things. Here it is, Pisces. You're not going to rush towards me. I'm not going to rush towards you. You want to be slow and do this and that, then I'll just slowly come towards you as well. This is going to be like one of those, I guess you could say if it was a movie, it's going to be all in slow motion. But you're patiently saying that's fine. Slowly move towards me, and I'm going to slowly move towards you as well. So you're not going to really consider it any kind of emotional loss. You could be coming out of emotional loss. Maybe there was this piece to you that said, you know, I really did want it quick at this time, but hey, this is the way you want it. This is the way it'll be. So I'm not going to give it too many worries because, you know, you're still persistently coming. It just feels very back and forth. You have this new beginning, which is very interesting. And that's why, too, because you have the financial material changes coming up with the new beginning. You're busy working in the recent past over here on your financial material changes. This is why you're like, okay, fine. If it's slowly going to come to me. It actually feels like this is a person and you're over here working. You're saying, that's fine. I'm just going to worry about my material financial changes. I'm going to go to work because, look, I just got this huge promotion. I had something huge come through. It could be a huge project, contract, something of, you know, of the nature. And, hey, you want to move slow? That's fine because I'm really busy anyways. It's all good. And I'm really feeling that. Listen, it's like all good. Positive movement forward. Wow, now all of a sudden it's just, as you're patiently waiting, it just kind of takes off over here. No matter what, you still have this positive movement forward within the finances. It feels like maybe they finally got to where they want to be. Hey, you finally made it. Geez, who would have known? How much grass did you eat on the way? You're looking a little full. I probably shouldn't take you out to dinner because it took you a year to get here. That horse, you had to stop, eat, continue. The horse is looking a little full. Okay, so with the financial material changes in the recent past, pretty much all it's saying, yeah, is that you got your wheel of fortune in that area. You're just like, psh, great things are happening over here. I'm just going to busily work while you continue to figure out how long it's going to take for you to get over here. So I'm not going to give it any worries. Hey, you probably worried before, Pisces, so much, right, about the situation, and now it's just like, that's just the way they are. Yeah, and you know that. You're all in the knowing. They'll make it sooner or later. Hold on a second. Got the Page of Wands upside down. I'm not really seeing this the disloyalty over here. If anything, I see distraction. Okay, it's more like your distraction. You're exploring, exploiting the situation, exploring everything. Maybe you're a little lazy. It's taking you forever. Yeah. Taking you forever to get to where you need to be. So, you know, you got to figure when you have like a Page of Wands upside down, it's like, you know, the words that always want to come out is like lazy, exploiting, you know, taking your sweet time, fence sitting, right? There's all these other words too. And it just feels like that's what they're doing. It's taking them forever. They're inconsistent. It's an inconsistency, right? And of course, I feel like at one time it did cause frustration. But you clearly now are so used to it that you're just like, whatever. You know, because the whole thing is you're like, I'm not going to be stuck at a crossroads with you anymore. I now can literally see that you are just literally that slow moving. So there's a lot of patience. And it feels like there could be a lot of patience where you didn't have any patience at one time. Yeah, because you felt like they were guilty of just maybe ignoring you or doing what they want to do and doing this and that. But you're saying, no, actually, I see what you're doing. So, yeah, they're a little guilty of this slow-moving behavior. The Lovers is coming out, so it looks like the love is there. It's just that it takes them forever to do whatever they're supposed to do. Yeah, yeah. Fence sitting. Look at that. Now you got this Knight of Coins again. You have this, I am persistently moving, and you are too, but you're also guilty of just fence sitting. So in the present right now, they're guilty of fence sitting right now. They're not moving and doing what you want them to do, but they are moving. But it just feels like you're moving a little bit faster than they're moving. Meaning you might be texting more than they're texting. And then when, you know, and it's kind of interesting because it's one of these things, Pisces, it's kind of like I texted you and now I have to wait a couple of days. And then they text you back and you're like, a couple hours later, you text them back. So you're actually a little quicker than they are. And you're saying, well, I'm responding faster than you are because, you know, where are you? But they're not, it's not because they're super busy. It's just because they're just kind of all over the place. Okay. It makes, you know, it makes it feel like they reject you a little bit, kind of put you out in the cold a little bit because they are just moving so slow. I mean, you know, so you do have that, but you're not super worried about it to where it's going to upset you enough to, like I said before, super over, you know, frustrate you. But yeah, it does. It does feel like sometimes they're ignoring you, and you don't mind that. It's like, why are they doing that? You would like for them to be a little quicker and a little more of service. If this is our love situation, I would like for you to do this. Look, I'm at work and I'm still doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And, you know, you used to be of service to me, and now you're just showing me that your service is, and your love and your attention and your attentiveness to me is so slow. So you're patiently waiting, patiently getting there. You got Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Taurus. Maybe I already said Taurus. But it does feel like you're kind of standing your ground. It feels like you're going to end up kind of standing your ground against them and let them kind of know. And I do feel this, like they're putting you kind of in a challenge mode. You're being very patient, but it does feel like you're going to actually say something. You're actually going to take action against this and be like, hey, you know, I text you. And if I don't text you right away, you surely get upset, right? That's why I text you within such and such a time period. But man, I text you and you don't text me back for a couple of days later. You don't see me getting all upset. And that's really what this is saying right here, right? But there's so much passion and so much love within this situation. That's why you're just patiently waiting. So it does feel like there is so much. It's just that you would like for them to pick up the pace. I mean, is it because they're working? What is the reason? I don't really see any reason, really, you guys, except for just slow to get at things. I was looking for preoccupied. Are they preoccupied? Are they working? Stuck within their mind. I think they're multitasked all over the place. That's what I think is going on. They're like over here, over there, doing this, doing that. It's not because they're lazy. It's just because they're just kind of preoccupied, just kind of moving all over the place. They get kind of, well, I'll get to this, and then it's so slow, right? So you have the positive movement forward. So yeah, in the present right now, guys, it's just still continuing to keep going at this slow pace. Hasn't picked up any. The positive movement forward is the Ten of Swords. You clearly can see that they're the one, but it does feel unfair that you're still picking up the pace over here while they're still traveling at this super slow speed. But it does feel like the victory is picking up. But it does feel like they are picking up the pace a little bit, and they are controlling the situation a little bit more. This is your person. They have things under control a little bit more. So it does feel like it is picking up the pace. But it is kind of unfair to you because you're saying, look, I'm doing all of this for you, and you are just, you're not coming back to me. You're not really 100% giving me the love and satisfaction that I'm giving out to you. So where's this give and take, right? But you know that they're capable of doing so. That's what's so crazy about this reading. You know they're capable of doing so. But it just feels like, it feels preoccupied. Maybe they're, like I said, stuck. Maybe they're just stuck in their head about something else at this time. And then they try to get back to you and then try to think about that. What are they preoccupied about? Do they have children? Things of this nature. Are they over multitasking to where then they get lost and forget, like I'll get back to them in just a second. Then I got to do something else, and the next thing you know, it's 2 days later, and you're like, oh my God, I forgot about my Pisces. So try to think of things like that, like maybe they have other things. Ask them if they have other things. See if they have other, what is preoccupying your time? You're going to come to talk to them about how you feel that they're kind of neglecting you a little bit. Maybe at that time you can say, why are you neglecting me so much? What is preoccupying your time to keep you, why not? Open that line of communication. Figure out why they're so slow. Yeah, because even in the near future, it says that you have this opportunity with this person, and it feels like you do have this kind of reconciliation about the situation, but it still keeps you a little bit in your head because you're not sure how far they're going to get to the ships. You see what I'm saying? Like, are they going to allow us to actually get closer together, or are they just going to continue to stay at a distance? And keep me kind of on the sidelines. Oh, there you go. Interesting. but you're patiently waiting for them to come through. So let's grab an animal card and see what's going on over here. Yeah, it says be the dog. Just continue to be disciplined in your home and your community life, you know. But I would also say, though, don't forget to have that conversation with them. You know, why are you doing this? What is preoccupying your time? You know, because it doesn't say that they don't want to be with you. It just feels like they're kind of all over the place. Because there's love, and there is a blessing within their relationship. So just continue to, you know, work on your financial material changes. You've got this Wheel of Fortune coming in that area. It's just that, man, in your 5th house of love over here, it's just kind of, ooh, you know, it's kind of all over the place. I don't remember which house you guys had in your astro dice. I don't remember which one we were doing. But I tell you, where are you, Pisces? It was a busy month. And you had that secret love for some of you. And this is kind of taking, well, kind of taking a different route on the secret love area. This is actually somebody you already know, so it's different. It's already kind of changed a little bit. But maybe for some of you, you could say, no, it's actually was the secret love. I don't know. But no, I see that they just need, I think you should say something. That's my advice. There's my advice for the day. Open up the line of communication. Hey, Earth sign, what the hell's wrong with you? Answer my phone call. Okay. Till next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.